In regards to filler words and all these kind of things, for me, there's three areas. The first tip I would give is to actually spend time thinking. If you think before you respond to someone's question, it gives you time in your mind. And if you're silent while you're thinking, there's no need for a filler word. So with the right type of thinking, you can actually eliminate filler words. So what happens is most of the time people will ask a question and we just jump. We jump. And when we jump, your mind's, hold on, we're not completely ready yet. You don't have your thoughts together. Okay, now we have our thoughts. Now let's go. So I think like actually thinking about what's being asked, that is something I would advise. And even in an interview situation, like if I was in an interview and someone asked me a tough question or asked me different questions, I would still think about it. And I would take a second or 2 seconds to just think. And I would like the other person, the interviewer, to know that I'm actually thinking about the question. And I think it's quite rare to see people thinking about questions. They're just so quick to speak that we don't even think. One thing for getting rid of filler words is thinking and making sure you give yourself time to think and not saying anything until you've had just a few seconds to think. That's the first thing. The second thing I would say is knowing your topic. So the more prepared you are about what you're about to say, the more you know the topic, the less you will need filler words, the more likely you are to do a good performance. So for example, if there's a story, like there's many stories I tell in the program, those stories I have told them countless times before. So many times in so many different situations, I've told those same stories. So if you now said to me, okay, bro, tell me the story about you being on that course and that lady wanting to shake your hand. I've told this story so many times, so it's quite easy for me to do it without filler words. So knowing your subject and knowing what you're talking about, that will really help reduce the filler words. And then the third thing is, if I had an issue with filler words, what I would do is go on Google and I would find websites that ask you random questions, and they're question generators, whatever. And I would record every day. I would basically press record, look at the question, and I would answer the question. I would do what I'm saying to you. I would think about it, give it a second, and then I would speak without filler words, just talking about that topic. Then I would stop the recording after 60 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever it is, and then I would listen back to what I said and where I used filler words and stuff. And I'm saying if you do that activity every day, it will take you 2 minutes, 3 minutes, inshallah. That activity will be very powerful for getting rid of filler words as well, inshallah.